Ladies and gentlemen, it's just Justin and I at some Fed Talk today. We got some news to talk to you guys about today. Well, today's Saturday. About yesterday's games. We're going to go over some stuff real quick. I didn't make any notes, so we're just going to wing it. But tomorrow.
I didn't make no notes either. But tomorrow, tune in
for that.
Not going to tell you anything. Not telling you anything. Anything.
Boy, yeah, we had some rocky games yesterday. Some interesting news, some rocky games. Let me bring it up, folks. I'm not prepared today. We're gonna wing it. That's what we do here at ThumbFed Talk. We usually wing it. But we're gonna go over some games.
Oh, yeah, our internet connection's kind of screwy today too.
Yeah, that one's okay. Let's start with this one. Watertown Wolves versus Danbury Hat Tricks. Wolves won 6-4. Now, you all know what's going on with Danbury. Keep Johnny Louise in your thoughts and prayers. He's dealing with some medical issues. We're not going to go in details. I think that's appropriate. There is a GoFundMe page floating around there on the interweb. Donate if you want to donate to that. Keep Johnny in your thoughts and prayers. He needs it. I don't care what team you play for, what team you're affiliated with. Keep Mr. Johnny in your prayers. Then we got the Dragons versus the Breakers. Dragons won 7-2. I didn't really pay attention to that game. I didn't really tune into it. I tuned into 3 of them. This one I tuned into, but I kind of got bored with it. The Black Bears versus the Indiana Sentinels. Did you tune into that one, Justin, or no? Hello?
I can see you, Richard.
Did you tune into the Black Bears game or no? Uh-oh. I don't think you tuned into that game. I tuned into it. Black Bears won 5-0.
No, I didn't.
They got their stride back, folks. They were on a losing streak for a minute there. They lost to the Ice Cats and both games to the Thunderbirds. So they're back to their winning ways. Now, I tuned into this game. You want to talk about Monroe, Justin, or you want me to keep going?
Well, let's talk about them. Okay, they took a loss, whatever, right? They took a loss. I know. Richard's sitting over there like this, like, oh, no. But
they had an 18-game winning streak, folks. That's well, you know what? They're going to be getting back on the winning track after tonight. So they lost 4-2. That was a good game. It really was. Had a yard sale, some line dancing activities going on, and yeah. Justin's trying to. He's having technical difficulties today. Ain't that right, Justin? Hello? Justin. Uh-oh. I think he froze. Well, yeah, they lost. You back, Justin? Uh-oh. What happened, buddy?
are you there?
Are you there?
Yeah, the computer's freezing for some reason.
Huh. Like I said, we've been saying this from the beginning, folks.
You can put a man on the moon, but we can't have good internet.
Words right out of my mouth. It's annoying. Well, us at Thumb Fed Talk, we're going to keep it rolling. Because I know you folks want to.
We don't care. We just.
We don't. You guys don't care because you guys like us. But they lost 4-2. Yeah, it's a loss. Let's move on. Next game.
Right, okay, so yeah. Anyways, I wanted to talk about it, but bear with us, people. I'm trying to get the computer because tomorrow's show is going to have to be computer and phone both. So, yeah.
Yeah,
If people don't know, when I'm downstairs next to the router box, it sucks because you think you'd have better connection and you don't. I go upstairs to the podcast room and it's like, boom, mysteriously solved. So, we'll get the computer looked at tonight and go from there. But anyways, Monroe lost the game. We were on that topic, right?
Yeah.
I think we had a good question in the group chat. Andy Klein said, asked me my thoughts on, the breakdown of the loss. And, well, sometimes when you're a hockey team on a hot winning streak like that, I'm not going to say a big head, right? I'm not going to say a big head. But I think penalties. I think we had a famous Alex Johnson once say, we can't let stupid penalties shoot ourselves in the foot. And every team does it. The Black Bears do it. Topeka does it. Everybody does it. Indiana does it. Port Huron does it. You let people get underneath your skin, and that's what
shoots you in the foot.
It's what happens, guys. So I'm not saying stupid penalties on them, but let's go back to Tucker's hit. Okay. I clearly think you're 3 strides in. You were aiming to hit that guy. But in hockey, there's always a thing that is said, keep your head up. And, well, the gentleman did not have his head up. And it was a clean hit. It was shoulder to shoulder. So I'm curious to see what happens on that, what the league thinks about that. Let's face it, if it's a suspension, well, it's Tucker doing Tucker things.
Tucker's very famous for doing Tucker things.
But I look at it this way. I go back to the way he played in Port Huron and the way he's playing in Monroe, and I think he's more physical in Monroe. Monroe is just that battered team. They are that physical team.
Mm-hmm. And you bring up stupid penalties. Stupid penalties will get you caught. I think the Zydeco wanted that game, and they know, let's play Monroe's game. And they did, and they won.
And you're at that point in season where everybody knows your opponent's game.
Yep, their MO.
I mean, you go back to the Black Bears in Indiana. Indiana just kind of looked like they were already at the golf course.
Yeah.
Again, I got bored with that game too this morning over coffee. But, you can't be interested in a game when you're just watching the same player just shoot and score. But at the same time, Indiana you're moving in the right direction, and we understand you're playing the Black Bears. So, I mean, how do you put it? Do you say, well, they played the Black Bears, so well, it doesn't really count? Well, again, that's like the Zydeco playing Monroe. If the Zydeco would have lost, but those two teams, they don't like each other.
No.
They don't like each other. It was in an interview. on Facebook. They said they don't like us and we don't like them.
Yeah.
And it showed last night. I mean, you had a yard sale in the middle of the ice. How much did the sticks go for? How much did the helmets go for? I mean, crap.
$150 maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. They could have auctioned them off right there. But when you take 5 guys from each team and you throw them away, and I'm not saying throw them away, but pretty much the officials did the right thing. Hey, you 5 and you 5. They evened it up.
Yeah.
All 10 of you are gone for the game. Bye. See ya. We're done with it. It's hockey. Do I agree with the hit? Well, he was playing the puck. Yeah, I do agree with the hit.
Mm-hmm.
Do I agree? Do I agree with some people on Facebook saying, well, his head was down, he didn't see it coming? Well, it's hockey. You think the guy behind me that's going to trip me? You think I know he's going to trip me? I don't know who's behind me.
Yeah, I'm going forward.
So, yeah, keep your head up.
Forward. I don't know if I'm going to get tripped. I'm not. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know.
That's any team, though. I mean, any team's coach will tell you. I mean, if you started in the Pee Wee leagues and the squirt leagues and stuff, you are trained first to learn how to skate, how to control a puck, and coaches will always tell you from when you're a kid to even growing up now. I'm sure a lot of these adult coaches tell these adults, keep your head up.
Yeah.
So I am going to go against, if there's a suspension on Tucker, I'm going to go against it.
Yeah.
But what cost them that game is, you are correct. Zydeco came in, they did their homework, and they played Monroe hockey.
Mm-hmm. When you play the same 7 teams over and over and over again, eventually you're going to figure out their MO, their identity. This person does this is how they skate this way. The passes are going to come 4 foot in front of them because their stride's 4 foot. So it's going to happen.
Yep.
But like Justin says, it's hockey. They're still in first place. Monroe's still in first place. I'm not going to go over the juicy details because the weekend's not over with. I might go over that tomorrow. But the last game on the docket was Blue Ridge and Topeka. I did watch that one.
I didn't watch that one, but I did see the score. A very low scoring game. But again, we talked about it weeks ago. Blue Ridge is a team to look out for, but so is Topeka. In Topeka's defense right now, they have some guys that are out. Not 100% yet. So let's give it another week.
Yeah, they got to play Topeka tonight. So,
but let's face the facts that Port Huron needs to buckle down this week in practice because they got the Bears this week, and Topeka's only 9 points behind you. If you get swept by the Bears and they sweep the weekend next weekend, they're taking the step. Yeah, they're taking the ladder right out from underneath you. So,
I mean, the weekends tonight you have Indiana, Black Bears, Watertown, Hat-Tricks, Ice Cats, Dragons. That's tonight. Zydeco versus the Breakers. Blue Ridge and Topeka. Yeah, that's really good.
And I'm going to take the Breakers against Zydeco because Zydeco's beat up right now because of Monroe.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm okay, curious, why isn't Monroe playing tonight?
Yeah, there's not a lot of teams playing. I see Athens is on a break. Port Huron's on a break again. But again, like I say, when you go on that break and now we'll jump right into Port Huron there. You're on a break and you're playing the number 1 team in your division. We see what happened to Port Huron last time when they were on a break and they had to come in. They weren't grouped on a Friday night, but they regrouped real quick within
24 hours.
Yeah. And that's
So,
the thing. Like, look at the Bears coming in. If you're up at the, I don't know, I'm going to throw a number out. If Port Huron is up 4-0 in the second period, that game better be 12-0. Who cares if at the third period and the clock said 0?
well,
Stick
I
on
wouldn't say 12-0, but I would definitely say that they. I wouldn't. You got to play a full 60 with the Black Bears. You can't play 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's any team. I think Chris Paulin says it best. You got to play a full 60 minutes. And it shouldn't just be certain teams either. It should be with anybody you play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Gary Ryan said today, Zydeco, like they're a sixth place team. They come in and beat the number one team in the Continental. Anything can happen.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think if I'm in charge of the week off with the Prowlers, you're not having a week off, guys.
You get 2 days off after that.
This coming up weekend's game is playoff hockey.
Mm-hmm. It really is.
So, and I think we discussed it over the chat before. It's going to come down to, and I always say it, and I'll say it again, and I'll keep saying it, and I don't, not to sound hideous on this, but I don't care who disagrees with me. The team that hoists the cup this year is the team that went out there and played their hearts and souls out, blood and sweat, beat and battered, and still showed up and played.
Yep.
You're at that time. It's February, guys.
This is for all teams.
Yeah, this is for all teams. This ain't just for one team or two teams. No, this is for the whole FPHL.
Yeah, this is everybody. It's just February. You've got what? March?
2 months left.
2 months left. Stay on the gas pedal. If you have that lead, gas pedal. If you know there's a team nipping at your heels, gas pedal. You know you are in a battle between 3 and 4, and you have to play that fourth team or that third team, and only 1 point separate you, gas pedal.
Yep.
Score as many goals as possible. Don't beat yourself up because of stupid penalties or stupid calls. Play your brand of hockey and roll with it. And if your brand of hockey is gritty and intense, do it. But don't commit stupid penalties because of it.
Yeah, I agree. And you guys probably thinking, they're jumping around, blah, 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 because we didn't take notes. We're trying to get everything ready for tomorrow. But
that's going to be a fun one, folks.
And in a certain debate, sorry, hold on. I got the computer back up and running. So I'm trying to exit out of stuff here. In the debate that I would throw, the Black Bears, okay, you guys had a 3-game losing streak, okay? But you played Indiana. Nothing against Indiana. You played Indiana. You beat them 5-0, okay? You made your statement. But when is the light gonna just completely go out? Because it's like right there.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it's whatever team wants it more from here on out.
Yeah,
and it's gonna show. It's gonna show the way you play each weekend. I mean, it's a very judgmental case from here on out for any team. Your favorite team, the worst team. Okay, they won, but did they play great? Did they play playoff hockey? You got to treat every game from here on out as playoff hockey.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, you're number 1 team, and you have to play the 7th team. Guess what? That 7th team don't care. They're out. They're out of the playoffs. I mean, they might move a couple seeds up, but they're out. You think they care if they're going to lose or win? I mean, yeah, win, awesome. But to make your day a living hell, pardon me to say that, it's different. If they can go into the number one seeds building and beat up on them, and say, hey, you got to play so and so next week. 4 guys are out. Because at this point, I'm not saying go out there and injure them or hurt them. Just go out there to push them around enough to like, oh, I need a break. That game was hard. But at the end of the day, how much guts do you have? Oh, I just got my rear beat last weekend. I gotta go play on this game because this is 1-2 right now.
I agree. But like I said, it's playoff hockey too. Look what happened last night. Zydeco came in and played playoff hockey.
Oh yeah.
So let's go to next weekend's game. Let's go Port Huron and the Bears. I'm going to go one-sided here. Port Huron, you got to play playoff hockey.
Mm-hmm. And for the Bears, and since Justin covered the Port Huron, I'm going to cover the Bears. Keep doing what you guys are doing. What more to say? Keep doing what you got. You got 91 points so far. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yep.
Port Huron, play playoff hockey. Play your style of hockey. Grit, intensity. That goes for all the teams. And
Now,
we're not sitting here knocking teams or anything like this. It's just we're thumb-fed talk, and we're going to cover everybody. We're going to nitpick certain teams and give our opinion about it. Well, that's our opinion. Sorry.
yeah, and since we're on the Port Huron thing, so Port Huron brought in a guy from PD.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I think we all know, we all seen it, transactions. But what got me is if I can get it on here, and obviously they have Port Huron. You guys have too fast of a thing here. There it is. It just keeps sliding. It's like a slideshow on here. There it goes again. Pause. Right here. So, Alexander Ray. No, it is not Ray Alexander. So if you see it, if anybody sees it in the transaction page, they always put the last name first and the first name last. So you're reading it Ray Alexander. It's Alexander Ray. And it says that he played with the PD Ice Cats. But what got me was so far this season, the 25-year-old Sweetie, they put Sweetie instead of Sweden guy, Sweden or whatever, has appeared in 6 games and fought Michael Greco of the Athens Rock Lobsters on October 24th. Okay.
I'm gonna say
whatever. I mean, okay, great. He appeared in 6 games, and you're telling me he fought Michael Greco of the Athens Rock Lobsters. Says Ray spent his last 4 years playing NCAA D3. Now, Richard and Andy know what I feel about D3 hockey.
Justin doesn't like it. That's his opinion, folks.
It's not that I don't like it. I just think, at King's College last season, he put up 1 goal and 6 points in 18 games to wrap up an 81-game career in which he put up 25 points. Okay, now Richard, write that down on paper real quick. Okay, I want you to see what I'm seeing, because I know we had a little debate in the chat. We won't go with that, but now you'll see where I was coming from on that. So,
what was it?
In 4 years, okay, so he played 4 years college hockey. Okay, last season he put up 1 goal and 6 points in 18 games. Okay, you played 18 games, you put up 1 goal and 6 points to wrap up an 81-game career. And in that 81 game career, he put up 25 points. Now that's 81 games, 25 points. Now that sells me right there. Now
Yeah,
what
tell the
really
audience-
sells me,
tell the
really
audience
sells me.
about the numbers, Justin, because I don't know anything about the numbers. I do.
See, I'm a number man. And it doesn't matter what team signs who. Like if the Black Bears sign Billy Joe Thornton, I'm gonna go right to Billy Joe Thornton's stats and look at his stats and go, what is it about the guy that they see? Okay, now
I'm gonna let you guys know something. Justin is the numbers man. He likes numbers.
oh, I love numbers.
He loves
Numbers speak volume, especially when you're scouting.
Yeah.
So it says that Matt Graham, the general manager of Portland Prowlers, had said he competes really hard. He's a versatile player who can play both forward and defense. Now that's different there. Well, when they have one like that though, that's Austin Federer,
Yeah.
who is on a 15-day IR. So I can see why they bring him in. You got Dylan Marty out, which birdies have it that he's out for the season, but it isn't official. And then you got Austin Federer, who's a forward defenseman, who's out for 15 days. You got Dylan Marty, who's a forward, who's out. Don't know how long. So bringing this guy in who stands 6'3", mind you guys, that's not with skates. Okay, now add the skates on. Yeah, he's another Braden Simmons Fisher. So yeah. But what got me was the centerman. He's a centerman too, for the offense. It says that he also finished with 450 faceoff wins, fourth place in program history. He's the top 4 defense or centerman in his college career.
You said 450? I just want to make sure.
450 faceoff wins, fourth in program history.
Oh,
He's in the top 5 for the most faceoff wins in a program. Petey, why aren't you playing him?
I can't answer that question, Justin. I can't.
Again, I'm a number man. Matt Graham seems to be a number man too. Numbers speak volume, but when you see 450 faceoff wins, I always say it. You have to win faceoffs to score.
Yeah.
Matt Graham went right to the big gold kettle and said, "Hey, guess what? We're bringing this guy in."
450 wins at faceoff. Okay. We all saw Port Huron, how they played. Just picture that. This guy, face-off circle, wins it. Who's the outside wingers? Oh my God. That's scary.
Now, I would like to see him. I would like Matt Graham to put him on the line. And let's face it, let's not change the Vinny DeCumbus line. That's a hot line. That's a line that'll eat you up, spit you out, and put you in a fire pit. And you're not getting out of it. So I don't see him going in there for center. Let's see him go.
Now, folks, I'm going to say it again. This is just our opinion. Remember that.
I want to see him on line 1.
Okay.
I want to see him. You got Lucas Lockney. You get your defenseman pairings up. And mind you, now, again, the last game that the Prowlers played, they had 5 defensemen.
Mm-hmm.
This guy can drop back, play D. Can he score from the blue line? That is the test. We got Brian Parsons out there scoring from the blue line. Mr. Center Ice. Show off. That was a good goal. I don't care what anybody says. That is the goal of the year there.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't. With that What that qualifications are 81 games, 25 points, 450 face-off wins, and he's a forward/demon. Where do you put this guy at? Do
You
you
put him
him
anywhere.
You can put him
Now,
anywhere.
I mean, can he play wing? Can he play right wing? Can he play left wing? What way does he shoot? Okay,
I think he's
we'll
left.
find out. We'll find out. But let's give the guy Friday and Saturday next week. Let's give him time on the ice. Let's put him right to the test. Chris Paul and put him right to the test because I think he's a big game changer that the Prowlers need. And I've been saying it all along. They need to sign somebody. We haven't seen a signing alert like this all season.
Justin got his wish. It's not his birthday, but he got his wish.
Oh, it's a birthday present for me because I said it all along in our group chat. We need to sign somebody.
No, I think it's a very good signing because who knows how long Austin's going to be out.
Well, I think Matt Graham's right. I agree with Matt Graham on this. He's a versatile player. You could put him anywhere on the ice. Now, is he going to be that versatile player that's going to be a threat?
Yeah.
That's where show me comes in. Show me. Show me you're going to be the big threat.
Yeah. And you can put him on defense. I mean, I don't know if he's offensive minded first.
I wish I could find some film on him. I haven't done any research for film wise. Usually you can find, hey, Port Huron Prowlers signed this guy. Okay, let's go watch his film. You can YouTube him. Watch what he does. I would like to get my hands on some YouTube videos of him and see again, like Richard said, I'm a number man. And Richard's had some battle conversations with me in our group chat where Richard sees one side, but then when he sees the bigger picture, wait a minute here. Okay, he's talking numbers. He ain't talking, size or whatever. He's talking numbers.
Yeah, like when you people start watching us and subscribing to us and following us on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and subscribing to all of them, you will understand we're not here to knock players. We're not here to knock teams. We're here to feed you guys hockey. That's why we're called From Fed Talk. Justin's a number man. I see it both ways. I see it, as a body. We needed a body. Cool. You signed somebody. Brett Hart went to Quad City Storm. Okay, we need another D-man. Okay, if this guy can play defense, cool. Now we got another D-man. Okay, Austin's out. Okay, Austin's going to be out for 15 days. Okay, now you can play forward. So I see it that way, but since Justin brings the numbers forward, it's like, my God, this guy's right underneath the radar.
He definitely, if I'm scouting and I'm saying, hey, Chris, Matt, look at this guy, and you have a number man in the general manager spot or the head coaching spot, you can go both ways. You can go, well, let's look at his numbers, but let's not look at his face-off wins. Let's look at his numbers. Okay, numbers, doesn't show me that he's a threat. But then you throw in the 450 face-off wins. That's almost 500 face-off wins.
Yeah.
Like I said, last season he put up 1 goal and 6 points in 18 games. Okay, people, that don't sound like a lot, but it's harder to shoot a puck. It's not just going out there shooting a puck and it goes in every time. Okay, I want to see the numbers on how many shots on goal does he take a game. Is he that threat there in front of the goalie? He's a 6'3" guy who can be that guy. Hey, go in front of the goalie, tip the puck.
Yeah.
He could be another Matt Graham. Matt Graham gets in front of that net, he's a threat. Matt Graham is the threat of goaltending because Matt Graham can put that puck where he wants it there, he's putting it there.
Oh, yeah.
So does this free up our general manager, head coach, Matt Graham, a little bit to kind of sit back and go, okay, let's see what this kid can do? Yep. Sure does. But now, if he's playing forward, now what defensemen are going to put the puck to him? You know, obviously every defenseman on the Prowlers team shoots the puck. They do. I mean, look at Nick Favaro. I mean, he's a threat from the blue line. He is. Look at Brian Parsons becoming a threat from the blue line. Mm-hmm. I think all of the Prowlers defensemen are a threat from the blue line. I think we have one defenseman that's a big body, who I think we talked about his numbers. Mr. Brockway is low on numbers, but he's also a guy that will block shots for you. He will break a bone. He will take a puck to the face.
He will get in the way.
So that's where his threat's at. But let's start boosting numbers, because again, next weekend is your playoff game. Okay, let's think of this. This is for the finals. Okay, we are playing the Bears in the finals. Let's just get the picture out of the way. They're not in our division. Okay, it's Port Huron versus the Black Bears. Game 3, winner takes all.
Mm-hmm.
You got game 2 and game 3, winner takes all.
Yeah.
Put this kid out there.
Yeah, I would like to see. I would like to see what he can do. I really do, and I think next weekend, I think we will get to see what he can do.
I mean, here, I will look up, and people don't know. Like, sometimes having the laptop is handy when it wants to act up. Give me his name again. How do you spell his name? A-L?
Ray Alexander. I do believe. Let me take a look. Teams.
Ray Alexander, right here. Okay, that's not the Ray Alexander.
No, it's Alexander Ray. And he's a lefty. 6'2", 190 pounds.
Here he is, right here. Sorry. But, wow. Okay. To me, he looks like a Russian. He's got that Russian look. Which, everybody knows, if I was to build a team, I've said it before, it would not be American hockey players or Canadian hockey players. It would be straight Europeans and Russians.
He said it, folks. I didn't.
I'll say it all day. My wife will even tell you. So.
Huh, that's weird.
Okay, so he does shoot. 18U AAA. Of course, I got all this stuff, Richard, on my laptop. So in 2017-18, he was at Northwood School, 18U AAA. He had 10 goals, 13 assists with 23 points. Games played that year was 40. Then the 18-19 season, he had no stats. In playoffs, he had 1 goal, 0 assists. 19-20 playoffs, he had 4 games played, 0 goals, 2 assists. In the 2021 season for the USPHL Premier, he had 2 games played, no stats. Prior to that, before the playoffs, he had 5 games played. He had, 13 games played. He had 5 goals, 4 assists, 9. Oh, and 7 penalty minutes. Okay, so he does have a little penalty minutes here. He's not a penalty guy. The one that gets me is King's College in 23-24 when he went -19. Now, plus minus is very important on numbers. He had 3 goals in 26 games. He had 3 goals, 8 assists, 11 points. FPHL PDX games played, no stats. So, again, number-wise, guys, he is a threat. He definitely is a threat. Yeah, in Sweden, when he played in Sweden there, he was -4 for the 22, 23, 24, 25 season. But like I said, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know until we actually see him on ice.
Oh, here's some more stats here. Wow. 40 games played, he had 10 goals, 13 assists. 49 games played, he had 8 goals, 6 assists.
So it sounds like he's a scoring guy. It sounds like he.
So in the USPHL Premier, he played games played 2 years there. Games played, Richard. 58 games played. 16 goals and 30 assists with 46 points.
Is that good?
That's the threat I want to see right there.
So, other words, Justin, you like this guy according to the numbers?
Well, we'll see what he can do. We'll see what he can do. I mean, yeah, we'll see what he can do.
Yeah.
I really want to see him get a lot of ice time this coming weekend. That's what I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the chance to see this guy and go, yeah, this is going to be a threat for playoffs. This is, he's 6'3", guys, without skates.
Yeah. And 195 pounds. I think, I got third tallest guy on the ice.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Lucas Lockney's pretty tall, too. So, that's where I stand with that.
Yeah. And like I said, folks, Justin's a number guy, and he will analyze and pick the numbers apart all day long to justify his take on certain players.
And I got to tell you right now, the biggest debate I love is number debates. Throw a player out there, we can compete for numbers, and you can tell me he's the best guy in the league. But when I go into his stats and stuff and see he's only got like 8 assists in like 48 games, debate me on it.
Yeah.
How is he a big product to a team? And we're not saying anybody out there that has that. I mean, there might be, but we're not. We're just throwing like an example out there. Just throw an example out there. I just when you played hockey for so long, me personally, if I'm scouting a guy for my team, I'm looking at numbers. I'm looking at size. And that would have sold me too. Was 450 faceoff wins. You had to win faceoffs to win a game. You had to win faceoffs to score.
Yeah. 450? That number just blows my brain.
Now, what's your take on that? Because is that the Prowlers saying, "Hey, we need to shape up our center a little bit"? I mean, is to me? If I feel like we need to shape up the center, yeah, I'm going for this guy. Like I'm grabbing this guy right away. Is he going to be a threat in front of the Black Bears goalie? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Black Bears goalie, I hope you guys can read a book together because he's going to be there all night.
Mm-hmm.
Now you put him and Lucas Lockney together. See, this is why I said the Lucas Lockney line. Because you put both tall guys together. Hey, I want you two in front of the net on each side of that goalie. You shoot from the D line.
Yeah.
Where's the puck? Where's the puck going? You got two guys in front of the goalie there.
You got two dudes right here inside of the goalie. You got one guy right in front of the goalie. Then you got defense all around it. So no matter what, you pulled off a 30-year shot that you've been practicing for the last 30 years.
Brian Parsons.
You got 1 in 4 chance of someone getting that puck into that net. Yep. So theoretically, I think it's probably one of them things that, okay, shoot it at the goalie. Someone's going to be there and pick it in.
And I think watching the games with Port Huron, okay, and yes, people, we are covering Port Huron. You'll see why tomorrow. Get in front of the net more. I think when Port Huron's in front of the net, they're a big threat to any team that comes and plays them.
Yeah. Okay. But here's another theoretical. Okay, what happens if Bobby Price is out there? That's sniper. Okay, he shoots. It bounces off the goalie's chest, and it bounces right in front of the goalie. And Ray's there. Or Alexander was there. What's going to happen? He's going to look down, boom, in the net. Boom, in the net. So I think whoever is in net and Mr. Alexander is on the ice, you better have your I's dotted and your T's crossed.
Now I want to see how fast he can skate. Can he pull the speed out? Because obviously we have a line. There is a line out there that the Prowlers have, and I'm not going to name that line. We name one guy off of the line because let's face it, we're not giving you guys the line names. We're not giving you every guy that's on the line because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to blow that cover at all. But there is a line out there that is fast. I mean, they're quick, they're fast, they move the puck like let's face it, like Russians do.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't need to look. They know where everybody's at all times. And that line, I think, can benefit of having this guy on their D for their defenseman. Now, you got, as the line's changing, you're moving this guy to forward. Make him the last guy off the ice.
Yeah, I mean, like this is just hypotheticals. This is just hypotheticals of Justin and I just throwing ideas at the wall. But I don't have that title as head coach or general manager or associated coach. I don't know that decision. I can't say that. This is our opinion, and
I mean, playing hockey long enough, and people might sit back and watch this and go, "What are these guys talking about?" Well, you got to learn the hockey. Hockey is not just guys that with blades and sticks and a puck. It's one of the most. I would say it's the hardest sport to learn because again, we seen what Tucker did to a guy that kept his head down.
Yep. You got a 3.5-inch diameter rubber puck out there, standing on 1/4-inch steel blades, skating around on ice with a twig in your hand, trying to hit a puck into a net.
Yep.
It's not like basketball or football. I mean, I like all sports, but it's not like football. It's not like basketball. I don't think I got anything more, Justin.
By the way, we do have a new email. It is called thumbfedtalk@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
if you are a player, coach, or if you are in charge of wanting your players to come on, hit us up.
Yeah.
Hit us up because I'm going to tell you right now. I think Richard can tell you that the videos are growing, right? Right, Richard?
The videos are growing. The videos are evolving. The videos are reaching people that it needs to be reached. But like I'm gonna say, if you like what you see and you're watching and you like what you see, subscribe.
Yeah.
Pass it along to other people that you know that's gonna like this video. We do have an Instagram. We do have a Facebook page. Like it, subscribe it, because I don't know if you guys know, we've been talking about it. At the end of February, we will be drawing names. And the names are winners for free tickets.
Per Andy Klein. Andy Klein will be buying 2 tickets for you guys.
Yep.
So, the rule is, though, if you do not reach out within 24 hours, we will eventually go back live. We will pick another name.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to tell you how we're picking these names either. No, it is not rigged. If you are a player, coach, broadcaster, whatever, you are not entitled to the tickets. Now, if you win and you say, hey, look, I know I'm not entitled to the tickets, but I have these 2 family members that want to come. Hey, great.
Yep. But that family member must be at the door with accomplished by you to pick up the tickets.
And mind you, Port Huron does do 605 puck drops. You'd have to be at the door at 5 o'clock. North end entrance. It is $7 for parking. And mind you, these are $20 tickets, so this is $40, not out of your pocket.
Yeah. But little caveat to it is we at Thumbfed Talk would like to have 100 followers on the Facebook page and the YouTube page.
Yep.
But it is what it is. We're still going to draw names. We're not going to really push that envelope. We would like to see this grow. By subscribing and liking and sharing, this will go. Will grow. Right, Justin?
It is growing, Richard.
Well, growing more.
Hey, Richard. Don't we have 2 podcasts tomorrow?
Oh, we do.
We do. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 1 o'clock show until about 2. We will be taking a break. Mm-hmm. And then we have a 3 o'clock show. And I'm just going to give a little hint out.
Uh-oh. Don't give them too much, Justin.
I'm not gonna, but it is a battle.
Is it? Is it a battle?
It's a battle.
Is it? I don't know. Is it a battle? Playoffs are on the line. So you know what that means, folks. We will see you guys back here tomorrow on Thumbfed Talk. See you later.